Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old dirt road. Are you ready to go?
Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today on Live Music Nation podcast. I'm your host, Jake Gill. Today we're Chelsea Bartels, Flint Hills District, Chase County Fair. Chelsea, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Chelsea, give us a little background on you. Where did you grow up, and what is your association with the fair?
I actually grew up here in Chase County, so I am the Ag and Natural Resource and 4-H Youth Development Extension Agent for the Flint Hills District. So that's Chase and Morris counties in Kansas. And I grew up in Chase County, graduated from here, went through the 4-H program, went to Pratt Community College, and then on to K-State. Go Cats, just Big 12 champion over the weekend. I have a bachelor's in animal science production management. And I started with the Farm Service Agency out of college and then decided to transition over to Extension. So that's kind of how I got this position. I've been here a little over a year.
Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old dirt road. Are you ready to go?
The end of July, usually the last week of July, depending on how we can fit that in. And so I assist our fair board with that. We have about 8 fair board members depending on the year, and Extension usually helps with that.
Very good, very good. So what do you do with the fair?
I am the extension agent, so I help out with 4-H policy. So I'm usually there for our 4-H kids, and we implement 4-H policy at our county fairs. I help coordinate livestock shows. I help get the judges, and I just work with our fair board members to make sure our fair runs smoothly.
Okay, all right, all right. Tell us about the Chase County Fair. How long has it been in existence, and what type of events do they have?
So our fair in 2023 will be the 102nd County Fair. So we celebrated our 100th fair not too long ago. It was a big deal for us. So in 2023, our dates are going to be July 20th through July 27th. We kick off with Thursday. We have a fashion review in the evening. We get that out of the way, do our judging then. And then on Saturday morning, we set up for our county fair. Everybody shows up in the morning because it's hot out. So we start early. And then the last 2 years we've had a band. We had the Schmitz Blitz band come play at our county fair the last couple of years. I'm not sure if we're going to have what's going to look like this next coming year. We haven't got all the details sorted out for that yet. On Sunday, we have our horse show. Monday starts off with our dog show in the morning, and our foods gets judged. All of our indoor exhibits are judged Monday and Tuesday of our fair. We have 3 buildings set up for that. Tuesday morning is our hog, sheep, and goat show, and Wednesday morning is our beef show. We end our fair Thursday. So we have a livestock judging contest, and then that evening is our livestock sale, and then we have a barbecue dinner. And then Friday, we all meet again to show up and help clean up post-fair. Usually during the week in the evenings, our 4-H clubs will host different activities. So we have like a 4-H youth carnival, and they kind of have some stuff set up throughout the week.
Oh, very good, very good. Chelsea, talk about your childhood a little bit. What was your history with 4-H and also the county fairs? What kind of memories do you have?
So I started when I was 7, the earliest you can start in 4-H, and I graduated out and did 12 years. I did mostly livestock. I showed horses. I was in the dog project. I showed beef, cattle, swine. I did sheep for a couple years. I had some poultry and rabbits here and there. And then I also did food nutrition for a little bit, was in the leadership project. And so I enjoyed the livestock aspect of it a little bit more. That's just my background growing up. I really enjoyed the dog project. That was one that working with your dog and really having that connection was something special for me. And then I enjoyed the swine and beef projects as well. I enjoyed getting them to the sale and getting that paycheck at the end of it. It was very rewarding.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Very good. Very good. All right. So tell us again when your fair is. Is it always the same week?
Sometimes. So like this year we moved it up just a little bit. So usually it's towards the last part of July, usually that last week of July. So July 20th kicks it off with our fashion review, and then it ends on July 27th with our livestock sale that evening. So we have fair books that we send out. So they're kind of a nice little fair book. We send them easy fit in our back pockets. So we send out fair books to some community members, and then we put them at businesses around. We post flyers. We have 2 Facebook pages at that time of the year. So we have the Chase County Fair Facebook, and most people get us confused with Chase County, Nebraska. So you want to make sure you click on Chase County, Kansas. And then K-State Research and Extension Flint Hills District is the other Facebook page. And so both of those get updated during our fair week. And we usually post our schedule in local newspapers as well to get the word out.
Yeah, no, good. And I'm assuming it's hot. I'm assuming July is hot in Kansas.
So it's either really, really hot or it rains all week. It never fails. We either get rain all week or it's really hot. So we start our shows at 8:30 in the morning so we can maybe beat the heat. And we don't really do a whole lot in the middle of the day with animals. So the animals we usually try to get done first thing in the morning, or a horse show is in the evening on Sunday. So we're not getting too hot. But one year we had flooding happen. One year we had record high temperatures. So it's always interesting to see what the weather is going to do for us that week.
Sure. No, absolutely. All right, let's have fun. Last couple of questions here. Chelsea, since I'm in live entertainment and live music, what's the best concert you've ever seen your entire life?
I've been to a few, but George Strait, every single time I go to his concert, his voice is amazing. He always puts on a great show. Just George Strait would have to be it. I mean, I've been to a lot of other good ones, but he's by far my favorite, and I'd probably see him 100 times over.
All right. Last question. You could bring any act, dead or alive, to the Chase County Fair. Who would you bring?
I thought about this just a little bit, and I would have to say George Strait again. I think every age group would really enjoy him.
Yeah, for sure. That would be a spectacular time. Very good.
It would be.
Chelsea Bartels, thanks for joining us. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You bet.
Well, baby, I'm